What is up, guys? Today I will be using the Twisted Bow at Brutal Black Dragons for 10 hours to see how much money we can make. I want to quickly shout out my friend in Game Purple Fox for letting me use his TBOW again. Before we get into the gear and my account stats, I did actually have to do some construction in my house to be able to efficiently teleport to the Brutal Black Dragons. I had to build a Portal Nexus room so I could mount the Desert Amulet, but more importantly, the Xerix Talisman. Now, after constructing it, you think it would be easy to mount it, but in order to mount it, you do actually have to have the talisman. I know, shocking. So I finally had to go and get it. You can get it after getting 5% Sagian favor from healing soldiers, and then you can kill the lizard men, and eventually you will get the Xerix Talisman as a drop. It honestly went quicker than expected when I was doing it. I think I got lucky with the drop rate, but once I got it, I quickly went and built the mount, and then finally, after some hard work and dedication, I was ready to go to the Brutal Black Dragons. My account that I will be using has 96 attack, 99 strength, 93 defense, 95 range, 70 prayer, 87 magic, and 99 hit points. Honestly though, all that really matters at the Brutal Black Dragons is your range level and your prayer level. The gear I will be using will be full armadillo, the Necklace of Anguish, Pegasian boots, Barrow's gloves, the Archer's Ring imbued, Ava's Assembler, Amethyst arrows because those are the best bang for your buck, and of course the Twisted Bow. In the inventory I have a Divine Ranging Potion, an Extended Anti-Fire 2-dose potion, 2 prayer potions, and occasionally I may bring some lobsters if I decide to AFK a little bit more than usual, and then House Teleport runes in my rune pouch because that is how I will be getting there. Keep in mind, during this 10 hours, I will be training on my alt account to prepare for the next episode of the Rune Dragon Alt series, so if there's any other monsters you want to see me test for 10 hours, or any other monster you want to see me test with the Twisted Bow, please let me know in the comments. I definitely will want to do that next. Make sure to leave a like on the video, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. But let's go ahead and get started with the 10 hours. Alright, we are ready to start the 10 hours at Brutal Black Dragons. I'm going to again be using my teleport to house and then be using my Xerix Talisman that I just built for this video to get there. So once you get into your house, or I should say my house, once I get into my house, teleport menu, and I'm going to go to the Inferno. Now once we're here, we're going to be put by this furnace, and we're almost right by the Brutal Black Dragon. So over here where that map link is in the bottom right. And we're going to run over there, and then we're going to start killing the Brutal Black Dragons. I'll go ahead and start the timer now. I'll check in every hour or so, or if we get a good drop, but let me go ahead and show you this first area. Where are we at? It's lower. Just show you this first trip so you can kind of see what we're doing. So you start attacking them, use your protection prayers, drink your potions. And then it's as simple as that. You just sit back, and you can see the TBOW actually does quite a bit of work. I don't think I'm going to use prayer because I haven't unlocked rigor yet, so I'll use rigor in the future. I need to buy that and then get the prayer level for it. But anyways, this is what you do. You just kill the Brutal Black Dragons. It's pretty chill. It's pretty easy. Alright, there's our last kill of the inventory. For the next one, I'm actually just going to bring a 2-dose Divine Potion and I'll continue to bring a 2-dose Extended just in case. Might bring a 1 in the future. And then I'm actually going to use Eagle Eye. I know it's newbie. I'll probably get some hate in the comments for having Eagle Eye, but I need to get that prayer level up. I'm aware of it. So, now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to bank. I'll use my house portal, use my ornate pool, and then go to Castle Wars, and then bank, regear, and go back. Let's go ahead and look over the loot that we've gotten in the first 8-ish minutes. The loot that we got in our first trip is 112k. You'll probably average between 100 to 200k per trip here, so we'll continue to do that. And hopefully we make a lot of money, and hopefully we get the Visage. I'll be back after the first hour. We have just about finished our first hour. We're just under the first hour, about 58 minutes or so in. This last trip I actually got a Dragon Longsword and a Dragon Medhelm, so that's cool to see. Definitely thought that the Dragon Medhelm was the Visage drop. If we look at the loot, so far we've made over 1 mil in this hour. We got 51 kills. Hopefully, as I'm getting more efficient and understanding how to do this a little bit quicker with my clicks, hopefully we go up a little bit. Remember, I am playing on the alt account too, getting some mining levels. So let's go ahead and continue to kill the Brutal Black Dragons, and I will be back if we get a good drop or after the second hour. We're just about done with the second hour of the 10 hours. We've got about 2 minutes left. Let's look at the loot. We've made 2.25 mil in this 2 hours of the Brutal Black Dragons. We got 103 kills, so we've got a couple more kills, or about 1 more kill than we did in the last hour. It's going pretty good. The profits are picking up. We're starting to get some more unique drops. We got some Dragon Med Helms, got those Javelin Heads, the Dart Tips. Most of the money, though, is coming from the Hide and the Bones, of course. And then, surprisingly, Rune Plate Legs and Blood Runes, and even the Rune Hasta are the next. I did get a Dark Totem top earlier. I don't remember if it was from this hour or the first hour. But anyways, let's continue on with the third hour. We've just finished our third hour, just about, and it looks like our loot is actually going up per hour. We're at 3.41 mil per hour, so we're making over 1 mil GP an hour. We killed 157. I believe I went down a little bit on kills, but the loot is still piling up. It seems like the Rune Plate Legs, the Rune Full Helms, and then Blood Runes and Death Runes, and obviously the Bones and the D-Hides are what's making the most money, so I hope I continue to get those items. And again, hopefully for like the 10th or 11th, 12th time, we get the Draconic Visage in this next hour. We're just about done with our fourth hour, got about 3 minutes left, and so far we've made 4.67 mil, 210 Brutal Black Dragon kills. The money is going up quite a bit. It's actually been pretty chill. I'm enjoying it for the most part, and it's not too bad when I'm training on the Rune Alt at the same time. So hopefully that continues in the 5th hour. We have just hit the 5-hour mark, and our loot is 5.92 mil GP per hour. So we're making quite a bit of money. We've made almost 6 mil GP in 5 hours. So hopefully we can double that or even extend it a little bit more as the GP is going up. I have hopped a few times, and I have found an empty world actually, and I think that's why my kills are going up. If you have an empty world with the TBOW, you kind of shred through the Brutal Blacks. You do have to pay attention quite a bit more though, because they can hit you, and you will end up losing your health, and you'll end up dying because you're not protected from melee, you're just protected from magic. So hopefully these next 5 hours go a little bit smoother. We're almost to 6 hours. I'm going to have to run down there and kill a couple to get to the 6 hours, but I didn't want to have to, manage killing them and talking at the same time. So anyways, just about 6 hours. We're at 6.93 mil. If we round that to 7 mil, we're making over 1 mil an hour here right now. So this is actually really great money. Let's go ahead and continue on and see what else we get. I actually just got Dragon Plate Legs, which is actually a unique drop at the Brutal Black Dragons, like 1 in 500, something like that. Also got a Dragon Longsword, so I'm putting together quite the outfit. Just need the plate body, the helm, and the shield. We have now reached almost the 7th hour, so we're making some good progress here. 3 hours left in the 10 hours. This is the loot so far. Just over 8 mil in loot. Again, the hides and the plate legs are at the very top of the list. That is where most of the money is coming from. And I just wanted to say real quick before jumping into the next hour, only around 8% of you are actually subscribed to the channel that are watching this video. So if you are enjoying the content and you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and consider subscribing. Thank you. Let's continue on with the video. I just got a Nature Talisman drop from the Brutal Black Dragons. I think that's like on the rare or unique drop table for like a lot of monsters, and it's like 1 in 1,000 or maybe even more than that. So if you know the exact number, go ahead and leave it in the comments. That's pretty crazy. Maybe that could have been a Visage. I know I keep talking about that Visage, but that could have been our Visage. We have just came up on the 8th hour. We have so far made 9.26 mil GP and killed 427 Brutal Black Dragons in total. Making a ton of money, making a ton of gains. Let's go ahead and finish out the last 2 hours. Just got 96 range. Still level 120, but 96 range. Got a million XP to go. We're almost at the 9 hours, so I'll go ahead and show you guys the loot right now. We got 1 hour left in the 10 hours of Brutal Black Dragons with the TBOW. So far, we've made 10.4 mil. Killed almost 500 Brutal Black Dragons. I'm super excited to see what the final loot's going to be. We have 1 more hour. Let's go ahead and finish strong. Hopefully, for the 10 millionth time, we can get that Visage. Just caught Dragon Plate Legs in this last hour. Again, that is pretty rare. That's awesome that I got those. Earlier, I also got 2 Tooth Half Keys twice in a row, and so that's pretty high odds too. So we've had quite a few rare drops, but no Visage. We have finally finished the 10 hours. Now I'm going to go ahead and collect all the loot, go to the Grand Exchange, and show you guys how much money you make with the TBOW with 10 hours at Brutal Black Dragons. Let's get it. Now time for the moment we have all been waiting for. How much money do you make from 10 hours of using the Twisted Bow at Brutal Black Dragons? We made 12,066,000 GP from the loot, which I will round to 12.1 mil GP. Here is the loot tracker from Moonlight from the full 10 hours. you can see we killed 535 Brutal Black Dragons, meaning we averaged around 53 to 54 kills per hour. You will also see that for whatever reason, I did not pick up a few black D-hides, not sure what happened there, but I was able to pick up pretty much everything else. We did make 12.1 mil GP, but we did use 1.8 mil GP in supplies, which makes our total profit come out to 10,300,000 GP, which is really good actually for a monster that only requires 77 Slayer and is super AFK to do. This also means we average just over 1 mil GP an hour here at the Brutal Black Dragons, so I definitely recommend using this spot for money, even if you just have a crossbow, and also you could even make an alt account to do Brutal Black Dragons. I see quite a bit there, and I actually made one myself, so I do highly recommend you do it if you can. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed this video, because I really did, and if there's another monster you want to see me test out for 10 hours, either with the Twisted Bow or not, please let me know in the comments so I can make that happen. I kind of want to do Zulrah for 10 hours using just the Twisted Bow, so let me know if you would be interested in seeing that. I appreciate all of your guys' support. We're super close to 8K subscribers, so thank you so much for that. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next video.